Hey you guys, Cece here with another video, and this is another installment of my makeup collection series, and this is going to be eyeshadow palettes. Now these are going to be the larger eyeshadow palettes. I felt like if I included all of my smaller ones, the video would just be way too long, and I do not want that. So again, these are just going to be the larger eyeshadow palettes. The smaller ones I will put in a separate video. So these include drugstore eyeshadow palettes. These also include high-end eyeshadow palettes. These include blush palettes, concealer palettes, and things like that. So also, if you guys are interested in seeing this look in a tutorial, I definitely filmed it. So I don't know if it'll be up before this or after, but it'll be up, and when it's up I'll link it. So look out for that as well. And yeah, let's get started. These are going to go in no particular order. I'm just going to pull them out. I'm not going to do reviews like I did on the foundation. Yeah, I'm just not. But I'm just going to pull them out and we're going to get started. First palette is this Lorac palette. I have no idea what it's called, you guys, and I'm so sorry, but I got this from Haute Look a while ago, and if you do not know about Haute Look, I don't know what rock you've been living under, but you should definitely know about Haute Look. So I am going to put a link down below to Haute Look. If you haven't made an account, it's totally free, and it's like a flash sale site, and they have flash sales every single day, and they'll send you an email if you want every single day about what they have. And they have Lorac on there a lot, NYX, e.l.f., Tarte, and they also have a lot of home stuff and clothes and shoes. I bought a little bit of everything off Haute Look, and it's the website, like, it's just, the stuff is like really discounted. I think it's up to like 70% off. So I got this palette for super cheap a while back. Yeah, and this is just a Lorac palette, and it came with 6 eyeshadows and a cheek color. And they were really, really pretty. I don't use this palette as much as I should. I think I'm going to try to incorporate this in a tutorial or something. But I don't use it as much as I should. But I really do like this palette. The Lorac shadows are really buttery. This is the Stila Not So Nude palette. I got this from Ulta, and I think I got it for like 12 bucks one day at Ulta a while back. And this came with, what, a cream lip and cheek color, the color Kitten, like the all over shimmer, which is probably the reason that I got it, because that Kitten is just, that color is beautiful. And then it also comes with 6 shadows as well. We have the Maybelline Nudes palette. This, I know you guys have seen everywhere on YouTube and in the stores. This palette is revolutionary because it is the first of its kind in the drugstore. Just a full-on eyeshadow palette. I liked it. Some of the colors were disappointing, while others were just beautiful. Like this color on the corner here makes my day. It's so, so pretty. I absolutely love it. It's right there, and it's so gorgeous. So I really love that color, but some colors were disappointing. But again, it's one thing you just have to have in your collection. The Balm Nude palette. This is another staple in everyone's collection. This was kind of the Balm's answer to the Naked palette. So the Balm always has beautiful packaging. As you can see, they're like beautiful ladies, and their lady parts are covered up with the eyeshadows. And it comes with 12 eyeshadows. I don't use this as much as I should. I did use this on this look here, but again, I don't use it as much as I should. But the Balm does have great shadows. And that's another thing that I got off Haute Look. I think this palette is regularly $39.99, and I got it for like $19 on Haute Look. So you can't beat it. We have a BH Cosmetics Contouring and Blush palette. And I think I showed this one when I was trying to decide if I was going to get rid of these palettes or not in my Makeup Graveyard series. If you haven't seen that, then I'll definitely link it down below. But this is how this looks. Contouring and blush palette. I don't use this a lot at all. I'll use this if I'm doing a friend's makeup or something sometimes, and there are different skin tones than me and I need these shades. But other than that, I don't really gravitate towards this as much as I should, but I just want to keep it. I feel like you need a palette like this. We have the 88 color palettes by BH Cosmetics. This is the standard matte eyeshadow palette. And once again, this is something that I don't gravitate towards much, but at the same time, this has every color under the sun. So if you're doing like a Halloween look or need to dress up or just need a random bright ass red shadow for some reason, you will have it in this palette. The colors are pigmented. These are very affordable, and I just feel like you always just need to keep one of these in your arsenal. Here is a 26 color neutral eyeshadow and blush palette, and this one is also from BH Cosmetics. I was at a BH Cosmetics kick a while back, and so I ended up purchasing these, and these colors are just absolutely gorgeous. You have your 5 blushes at the top, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have 21 eyeshadows with the 5 blushes at the top. Next huge shadow box. This is the Urban Decay Book of Shadows. I believe this is volume 4. This is another Haute Look purchase. They also have Urban Decay, and I love this except for the packaging. It's just super big and bulky. I think it was meant to be a collector's item, but it's just super big and bulky, and it's hard to find somewhere to store it. So I don't like that, but the shadows are absolutely gorgeous. They're cool tone shadows, and I don't use this as much just because it's just so hard to store. So I'm just going to put this back away. Next, I have my Coastal Scents Revealed palette. I have not gotten around to getting the Revealed 2, which I would like to try. But this is the original Revealed palette. And I got this sometime last year, and very pretty neutral shades, a nice range of mattes and shimmers. And it comes with 20 colors, I think. Yeah, 20 neutral colors, and they're very pretty, very pigmented. I love Coastal Scent shadows, and yeah, this palette is just beautiful. An absolute favorite of mine and a lot of other people. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and oh, I just love this palette. This is the one with the slim packaging because they had a bulkier package. But that's how it looks on the inside if you have not seen it. I still have the insert in there. But those are the shadows. I've shown this on my channel, and I'm sure you've seen this on everyone else's channel. The palette smells like chocolate, and the colors are just so soft and buttery and gorgeous, and I can't live without this palette. Next up, we have some more BH Cosmetics. This is the 10 color camouflage concealer palette. This is another one of those things that I don't use very often. I will use it if I'm doing someone's makeup, but this is a great concealer palette because you have that beautiful salmon color, and then you have concealer colors for every skin tone, and you can also mix and match them to the color that you need. So that's what's so great and unique about this palette. This is once again something that I think everyone should have in their arsenal if you plan to do someone else's makeup at least once, because then you have colors for every skin tone. BH Cosmetics again, this is their 10 color professional blush palette, and beautiful blushes, beautiful colors. I mean, you can also use these for eyeshadows if you would like, but their blushes, these blushes will fit every skin tone, and they're all like beautiful matte blushes. And then I have the Coastal Scents 10 blush palette, and once again, gorgeous blushes, matte blushes. You can't go wrong with this palette. I think it's absolutely beautiful. But I don't use these very often, and I wish I did. They're just so pigmented. The colors are really nice, and I love these palettes though. Alright, moving on. We have a palette from Urban Decay. I believe this is called the Vegan. Yeah, this is called the Vegan palette, and I got this from like a Nordstrom rack a long time ago, but it just has 6 colors in it. Very pretty colors. It also came with a liner as well, and I don't use this as much. I just don't see myself gravitating towards these colors very often. These are really pretty colors here at the bottom, but I feel like I have those colors in other palettes, so I just don't grab for this one. Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is their Catwalk palette. beautiful, and I got this like sometime last year. Great, gorgeous, neutral colors, but kind of neutral colors with a twist. Like, they're not just your average neutral colors. You can do a lot with this. You can do a night out, or you can use this palette if you're going to work. I mean, it's just very versatile, and it's a great small palette for travel. It also came with a brush, I want to say, as well. Anastasia, once again, this is the Lavish palette. This is probably my favorite palette of all the Anastasia palettes. It is just beyond beautiful. Like, I freaking love this palette. I still use it all the time to this day, especially this color Sienna. I just think that is the most gorgeous color ever. And yeah, I love Anastasia's eyeshadows. Two just OGs. These are the Naked and the Naked 2 palettes. Of course I have these. I don't have the Naked 3 though, but I did get the Naked 1 and 2, and these are just, you guys know, these are just staples in everyone's makeup collection. I don't use them very often anymore just because I have so many other palettes. So I think I might do an old school Naked palette tutorial or something. But I have so many different palettes that it's really hard to get use out of all of them. So yeah, I don't use these as much anymore. But I do, when I look at them, I just get nostalgic, and I think I'll hold on to these forever. Last two palettes, they are the, of course, Lorac Pro and the Lorac Pro 2. These have quickly become absolute favorites of mine, along with the Too Faced Chocolate Bar. The Lorac Pro, obviously, I've had this one for a while, and this is just the best neutral palette. I almost want to say that I like this more than the Naked palette, just because the colors are so versatile and there's more matte shades. Obviously they have a row of matte and a row of shimmers, and they're just super duper versatile. You can do so much with this palette, so much. And the colors, the Lorac shades are, oh, gorgeous. My camera's not even doing it justice, but yeah. And then a newer palette of mine, the Lorac Pro 2. I hauled this and I showed you guys when I got this, and I love this. I don't even really gravitate towards cooler shades that much, but I had to get this palette just because I know Lorac has such quality products, and I knew it was going to be awesome. And it is. Once again, a row of matte and a row of shimmers, and colors like this like just blow you away. Look at that. That just blows you away, right? That is the most beautiful pigmented blue I have ever seen, and I love using it. Like, it's still on my finger and I swatched it on my hand. Like, it's crazy, but I freaking love this palette. Okay, you guys, so those are all of my eyeshadow, blush, concealer palettes. Those are all of the palettes that I own. Like I said, these are the larger palettes, not the smaller ones. So the smaller ones will be coming in a later video. But I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. If you are, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And yeah, don't forget to comment and also subscribe. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. And I'll talk to you guys in another video. Bye.